far. When I'm sitting down already, there's no need to greet, but to let you know the weight of the moment, I have to greet properly. This has been honored on me that I don't know if I deserve it. Daddy, I should call on the performance.
I'm not the day, but we worship Moagba. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Ọlọ́run ó ṣe bùyù fún ẹ bí wọ́n ṣe bùyù fún àgbà. Torí bí a ṣe ń ṣe nílẹ̀ káàárọ̀ oòjíire nù. À ń bọ̀wọ̀ fàgbà ni. Àtọjọ́ orí. Méjèèjì mo tẹ̀lé.
Daddy, that's the first question that I have to ask you, sir. Baba is a name for Yoruba fathers, and even a young boy who has a child calls him Baba. But it's amazing to me that in Nigeria, when we say Baba, I mean that you don't ask. There is one Baba. Your name has become the generic name for fathers, or the generic name for fathers is your name. We say Baba, we think Chief Olusegun Obasanjo. How, Daddy?
Well, I won't know how it more or less develops. But don't forget that in our society, even at the worst of time, people create name for you. At one time, I was Uncle Shege.
Ọkọ̀ jẹ́ inú mi ní sá, mi ò lè sọ.
Òsùn tó kọjá ẹnu ẹ̀ ló bá ti sọ pẹ̀lú ìfẹ́ àti ìbọ̀wọ̀ fágbà. And people coin that. It's good. For I believe it's out of respect,
yes, sir.
Out of affection. Uncle Shege. Even people who are of my age group join in that. Then another time it was Baba Yabo.
Yes, sir.
Fortunately, Yabo happened to be my first daughter, because that sort of thing could cause problem in a family. If you take the name of younger child to call the man. And then some people still know me as Baba Yabo till today. Some still know me as Uncle Sheke. Then at one time I am OBJ. Again, name that people affectionately, out of respect, call me. And Baba is another one. The one that I don't know whether to like or not to like is the Ebola one.
That's where I was coming, sir. I have an old auntie who always calls you. She says it in Yoruba, and then she says it in English. She says Ebola Owu, the oracle of Owu.
Ebola will not really be translated oracle, but well, people translate it whichever one. But again, people, I regard it as an element of affection,
love, yes.
An element of paying, showing regard,
yes, sir.
An element of love, and so. And I always say to people, watch what nickname they give you.
Yes, because
at one time they gave one of our leaders Uncle Slow. Now, you don't want that sort of nickname. But as I said,
yes, sir.
These are all humorous and
yes,
affectionate and loving.
Oh, it's awesome, sir. The thing I've always wanted to ask is, ordinarily, you're a career military man. you come across first meeting when you're doing official things as stern, but because I've had an opportunity to see you in a few places, you are about one of the most jolly, jovial people that I know. In fact, on social media this week, a colleague of mine, an MC, met you at an event last week, and he said he was teasing you about the PhD, and then he said that, Baba, when you come to the microphone, don't revenge you. To which you stood up and removed your abada and gave somebody, and the whole audience was laughing. And when I met you the first time as well, you literally put my hands over your shoulder. Important people are supposed to be important in their own eyes. I mean,
Now tell me what makes me unimportant by putting your hand around my shoulder. Tell me what makes me unimportant. What makes me unimportant by your colleague? He was saying all the things he wanted to say and he was teasing me. So I was looking for something to make everybody there relax and laugh and have humor. So I decided to remove my brother and say, well, no.
You made this day, sir.
Yeah. Now the point is that humor is something that is very important in life. Humor. And you must in fact be able to laugh with yourself and at yourself.
There's a difference, sir. With yourself, at yourself.
Laugh with yourself and laugh at yourself. Humor, there's nothing to beat it. But then you talk about me looking stern at times.
Yes, sir.
Now, like our brothers and sisters in South, in Calabar area would say, hey, soldier work no be yoko. Now, if you are doing soldier work and all that they see you doing is they wonder what sort of soldier is it? A soldier that is always laughing. There must be
Yes, sir.
an element of seriousness particularly when you are in uniform. Every profession has its own uniform.
Yes, sir.
Or garb, and the sort of face you need to present. I always say that I want my doctor, when he puts his what do they call
The stethoscope.
Stethoscope.
Yes, sir.
When he puts it on, I want him to look a little bit oldish, a little bit, because that gives you confidence. That
You used to look wise and experienced.
yeah, wise and experienced. That, look, this doctor of mine, I can rely on him.
Yeah, I can trust him.
Yeah, I can trust him. I want the judge to look mellow, resplendent, and wise. That's what you want the judge to look like. And that's why they wear that
The black
and
the wig.
and the wig. You know, when we were going to create the Court of Appeal, I think Justice Mbekwe was the first president, and then they came to the council then for uniform. Then I said, look, we are Nigerian thing. This wig.
And the gown that you are wearing.
I said, why? Oh, they said, look, if you have to pronounce death sentence on a man or a woman, you need to look not only serious, a little bit ferocious.
Wow.
So I said, okay, now that I know why you wear wig,
Yes, sir.
why do we wear wig? We should stop. You should stop wearing wig. You should be wearing masks. And depending on the judgment you are going to give, if it's a very nice judgment, we will bring the laughing mask. You wear that. If it's a death sentence, you will bring ferocious looking wig. You wear that. We joke about it. Of course, they didn't
take your counsel in that case.
They didn't take my counsel. But on a serious note, there are times, like the Bible said, there's time for everything. Time to laugh. Time to be serious.
Yes, sir.
Time to joke. Time not to joke. But when you are dealing with the public, you must spice your address with a bit of humor.
Yes, sir.
It is good. I learned that in the military. When you I was a lecturer for a short while in the military, and the thing is that our belief was that the attention span that you can grab of anybody is about 20 minutes.
Oh, really? No matter how good you are, the best they can give you of your time is 20 minutes.
That we go concentrated. Otherwise, the attention start to wane and
yes, sir.
Mind start to wander. So, and in the military, at that point, the answer is to bring in a joke.
Okay.
A joke that with humor.
Yes.
And then everybody wakes up, they laugh, and maybe you gain another 10 or 15 minutes. And that is also what you do in life. You bring, you are talking, you are arresting the attention, but don't take that for granted.
Okay.
Bring in something that will
lighten the moment.
Bring in what I will call spice.
Spice to the moment. Baba, I must thank you on this. I've always wanted to thank you, and I said if I ever have a chance, God, please let me interview Baba. At least once. There was a moment that most Nigerians and the world at large may not have been paying attention to, but you literally gave the Nigerian comedy industry a boost. I will tell you that moment.
With that young man called
Ali, Baba, yes, that's the moment, Baba.
I didn't know that Ali was making money.
He said so.
The day I knew that he was charging as much as $500,000. Ali, come.
That's even on the church. It's more than that.
I didn't know.
Baba, I must thank you on this. I've always wanted to thank you, and I said if I ever have a chance, God, please let me interview Baba. At least once. There was a moment that most Nigerians and the world at large may not have been paying attention to, but you literally gave the Nigerian comedy industry a boost. I will tell you that moment.
With that young man called
Ali, Baba, yes, that's the moment, Baba.
I didn't know that Ali was making money.
He said so.
The day I knew that he was charging as much as $500,000. Ali, come.
That's even on the church. It's more than that.
I didn't know. So I said, Ali, come. Let's share this.
He shares the joke.
No, but it's part of life. And I believe that whatever you do, you must put all your mind and all that you have got into it. Now, to think out good joke that will make people laugh,
yes, sir.
Hilariously, yes, and all that. It requires a little bit of thinking,
yes, sir.
and intellect, and,
yes, sir.
And good brain. So, if, for instance, Useless Ali came up.
Baba said so.
He said there was this thing in the government when they wanted to put an effigy of mine, and they were talking about it, and I met them there, and I said, you want to put an effigy of mine? You make it of what? Maybe of bronze, or they say no. Some people are saying it should be of bronze. Another group are saying it should be of clay or whatever it is. He then said, well, when I go there, I said, how much will it cost? And they were saying 20 million. 20 million. Give me 20 million. I'll go and stand there.
I'll go and stand there. You remember that joke? Even when I borrowed it from Ali, when you were on it, it was such a fantastic.
But Ali is a good boy.
Oh, yes, sir. It's very fond of you as well. Speaks of you in the highest regard. Okay, so, Baba, you inspire me. Recently, I was made the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals Ambassador. And I focus on Goal 4, which is quality education, and Goal 8, sustained economic development. But it's Goal 4 that I'm about to talk about now, sir. Daddy, you are a made man. I mean, thrice head of state. Your name is, your name is almost a noun in any dictionary. And yet you just graduated with a PhD, sir. What makes, in these days when young people cannot even sit down to study anything for any reasonable length of time, you just bag a PhD, reading at this point in your life and time, sir. Why?
Education, whether formal or informal, should be from the cradle to the grave. And once you start, once you stop getting education, then you start dying.
Once you stop getting education, you start dying.
I've had people who said, oh, we have nothing to learn from the delegate. This is at international meetings.
Yes, sir.
We have nothing to learn from delegates of this country. That is foolishness. You always have something to learn. Even if what you are learning is the way not to do a thing, it is education. It is learning. You know, I put this in my my book.
Yes, sir.
My watch. Or was it in another book? When I was arrested and put in what they call Intas Center in Ikoyi, my door, my window rather, I have a small window, glass window, but it's bad with iron bars. But I could look out from that window to see the wall around. And I learned a lesson, a good lesson from lizard. I never knew that lizards changed color.
I don't know. Lizards change color.
They change color.
Not chameleons, now lizards.
Theirs is not as dramatic
Yes, sir.
as that of the chameleon.
Yes, sir.
But they change color. That's the first lesson I learned. I don't know how they take care of their children until I was in that detention place. There was this lizard family, female, and I gave them name, and the male and 2 children. At night, the female and the children go into the crack in the wall.
Yes, sir.
And the male mount guard throughout the night. the male month guard throughout the night. That is how they protect their family. I didn't know that. In fact, by the time I left that place,
yes, sir,
I could write a book on it. Education. Education. So you ask, yes, for me, education is once you take food and health, and food goes along with health anyway.
Yes, sir.
Because good food is necessary for
good health, sir.
Good health. Education is the next thing, and you must have it. You know, in Yoruba, we have this saying that 3 families in succession should never be poor.
Can I translate, sir? But can I translate? Because I know this one. You know, Kitoshi. I'm proud of myself.
I will give you credit for your Yoruba. Now, what is the best way of breaking poverty cycle? Education. The unfortunate thing that is happening today, which of course requires the attention of all of us, is people now have education and they don't have jobs. Which creates another problem. Educated poor.
Educated, I haven't heard that before, sir. Educated poor.
When our forefathers talk of Irametaki Toshi, there must be a break in the cycle
of poverty, sir.
But when education is seen as the essential element for the break, and you have the education and you can't get a job, then what does that mean? It's putting lie around.
Meta Kitoshi. Yes, sir.
We have to do something about that.
Awesome. Can you believe that? Of course, as I told you, the interview went on for 40 minutes.